Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the fourth part of Chapter 2 in ToonTown Ronpa. Things have been getting tense around here. And the last episode, which was just a few seconds ago, my heart didn't stop racing, and, well, I guess I shouldn't exaggerate that much. My heart is fine, but I am, like, on edge. I feel like there's a sense of danger that I can't shake off right now. I really just want to get through this chapter in daily life just so that sense of danger can go away. I don't think I'm going to do the investigation today, but if I can, I'm going to try and get to the body announcement. It could be the next 50 minutes or so. Hopefully it's not too soon, otherwise I might actually have to do the investigation just to make it a full length. Anyway, that's for me to worry about. Let's continue on. We're going to sleep now, or we just woke up actually.
Attention all toons, it is now 8 a.m.
Last time we found out Bessie and Pete were partners, and we told them we were partners. We lied like a freaking idiot. And we're still waiting on Lou to follow through on his end of the agreement. Hopefully he does not do anything stupid. Maybe he's just not going to do it in front of us. I really want to know what he does, though. I'm really curious.
There isn't anything important to announce. Carry on this day as usual.
Oh my god, why did I get jump scared by that? Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh my god. Just the Someone hold me. Better meet up with everyone to decide what to do with each of our searches today. I know someone found that item. I know y'all telling some fibs. First tune I saw was, good morning, Flippy. Pete, you're quite near my door. Were you about to tell me something? Well, I know it's kind of awkward to ask someone for advice certain things, but lately I've been wondering, purely hypothetical, but is it worth trying to pursue something with someone if we can get out of here? Pursue something? Do you mean like... What are you two doing up so quickly? Just wondering about things. How specific. We can talk about this later, Pete. Indeed. Congratulations. Now get moving. Fine. Headed over to the dock, where everyone once again met up. Well, everyone except Harry. So, who's gonna go where today? Not ToonTown Central, that's for sure. We didn't search there for that long. It felt like a millennium.
Perhaps we should reshuffle our teams, no?
Huh? Why so?
Wouldn't that be the smartest option? We seem to be splitting up a lot for teams that are supposed to always stick together. How about we mix and match tunes?
That does hold some ground. If possible, I can try to get Harry from the huts. I wouldn't need a partner for that. Would that work? You are definitely just trying to be alone. I don't think it has to do with the murder, though. What? Of course you need a partner, bucko. Here, how'd I go with you? Riggy? Riggy cannot keep himself off of Surly.
He clearly doesn't want to go with you, so back off.
Would Surly even need a partner for that? He's not going to be in the dock itself. Alrighty then. Oh, actually, I know just what to do. See you tunes later. Wait, what? Riggy? You guys. And with Surly's plan to get Harry, we're down to 9. How grand, Pete. Hey, don't be mean to Pete. We just, let me think. 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. Ah, I got it. 2 tunes per street, and 2 for the playground. You forgot someone, Tom. Oh, right, forgot myself. Make it 3 for the playground. Alright, so then who'll go where? It's alright if you go with Paula on this one, Tom. Okay, then How about Lighthouse Lane, Paula? That works for me. I haven't seen it yet. So, who's next? I'm not dealing with Giggles ToonTown Central searching. I'm going to Seaweed Street. I wasn't planning on searching there today anyways. Only the street to 2 TTC.
I shall accompany Giggles then. Perhaps you'll find what you seek?
Fine. With Oldman and Giggles leaving...
Well, and you four?
Yeah, no. I'm staying right here. I need to ask Flippy something.
Fine, I'll go with Mo. You actually better search, got that?
Ugh. This is going to be a long day.
It's only going to feel that way if you keep up with that attitude.
Just get moving, coach.
He better actually help.
Well, I doubt we have any reason to actually search. The funny haha giggle squad searched literally everything, and none of us found anything. I love that snark. Maybe, but you never know if you miss something. Oh, that was Flippy. Fair, fair. I guess it's time they're doing their circling around. Indeed. Let's do at least some searching before discussing any potential finds. Us three searched the playground. I searched everywhere outside I could, including some of the ocean. Oh, it is an ocean? After what was probably a few hours, Pete approached me. Well, I haven't found anything yet. Have you? No dice, Pete, no dice. Well, at least we're trying. I have a feeling we won't find anything. However, that's not what I came to tell you. Well, I mean, yes, I was gonna tell you if I didn't find anything, but you know what I mean. About wanting to pursue something after the killing game. Yeah. On one hand, I'm absolutely terrified. We probably have so many cases to go through before this game ends. But if we can all just find a way to break Flunky's game, or find a secret escape, I would be so happy to survive with... Pete, are you talking about Tom? Yep, I was right on the money. I guess I wasn't exactly being subtle, was I? But my point still stands. I'm absolutely terrified now. I know the odds of everything being okay are slim. Horrifically slim, even. Maybe I thought I could lose literally anyone and be okay, but I couldn't remember anyone from my past. Because I don't know what I'd do if Tom... Pete, I know how low the chances of both of us making it out alive are. You don't need to sugarcoat it. I see. However, I'll do what I can to protect not just you and Tom, but everyone. I promised myself before we went to our huts that I'd step up this morning, but I didn't. If anything, you're becoming this group's leader more than me, even if you don't realize it. I am? Your drive to protect what you hold dear expands to everyone, Pete. Coach Z and Bessie have been helping, and yet I haven't stepped back up yet. So maybe things might look bad, but the only thing we can do is just our best, isn't it? You're right, Flippy. But you don't always have to strive for perfection, okay? After all, mistakes are just a part of the learning process. I suppose it is, Pete. And you're right. I know you're right. But I just can't stop thinking I need to be the best mayor there is. I unfortunately can't relate to that kind of pressure. But perhaps what we need right now is just to distract ourselves by searching. Indeed. Kept on searching, checking up with Pete and Lou here and there. However, none of us found anything. Eventually, everyone returned. But even so, after so many hours of searching, no one found anything. Ominous, I don't like that. Well, all of you are wasting your time. Ricky wanted to make a trampoline, but he couldn't find the materials for one. So, we made a picnic.
You two are hosting once more.
Oh, no. It's just a simple picnic. I spent a lot of time convincing Riggy that there wasn't anything he could use as a trampoline, so it's all we could do. But, we kind of don't actually have any food, so... yeah.
So in other words, you have nothing. I love you were just plain useless. Why'd I even bother?
I'd rather rest alone at this point.
You didn't even search. You only tried to get Harry. Actually, did you even try for that long?
I'll admit that I didn't try for much time. However, I can say he's alive. That's good, at least. Well, anyways, who's coming? I mean, it'd be nice just to unwind after a search. You know what? I'll go too. Yeah, for as nice as Paula has been, she hasn't really been in a lot of our activities. She keeps trying to chase down Harry. Same here. I'd want to see what you set up after searching the street back and forth 5 times. Then let's both join them.
I don't want to deal with Riggy. Mo is enough.
Maybe I can check it out. Just for a bit. Got nothing better to do. So, any others? No one else said anything. Alrighty then. Let's go, buckos. And thus the 7 of us headed to ToonTown Central. And the playground we found... Well, what'd you think? It's actually quite nice. I didn't expect the props from the Speedway. I guess that's what they spent all of their time on. Yeah, I agree 100%. Oh, nice. Others did like it. And you doubted the supreme party planner, Bessie old pal. Well, I mean, I just don't know what to think about you anymore, Riggy. And that's the problem. Thinking. Well, putting that aside. Just, how has everyone been? After 2 days of searching, we still don't know where Flunky hid whatever he hid. Wait. I haven't unveiled the surprise. Surprise? Well, you weren't looking, Bessie. Ta-da! Oranges! Where did you find oranges, of all things, Riggy? From my daily meals. Wait, really? I don't remember ever getting oranges. Do we all get different meals each day? I never actually asked what the others were eating, since I usually get fish-related dishes. Which, saying it out loud, just kind of confirmed that I don't think everyone is a fan of fish. I've only gotten fish twice, so it seems to have been given... we have been given different meals each day. I guess polar bears and cats would both eat fish. So, are we just gonna stare at these, or...? Of course not! Today we feast! A feast of 4 oranges. Well, let's split these 4 as evenly as we can. Riggy split the oranges among our group, with Tom getting a full one. Even though I've also gotten oranges too, they're still so good! I'm surprised you actually had food for us. Though, could I eat this later? I'm not really in the orange mood now. Not a fan of oranges? Okay, not really, but fruit is fruit. I'm not gonna turn down free food. Fair enough. Also, Tom, careful not to choke on any pulp. You're going through that whole orange a bit fast. I'm free. Maybe we haven't been able to find what Flunky's trying to bait us with, but maybe that's for the best. Oh, no, it's not. Just like Pete, I'm incredibly worried about what might happen. However, at times like this, we just have to enjoy the parts we can. Okay, we enjoyed our time together, but even if Ray's enthusiasm was a bit much, eventually... after most of us left, it was just Pete, Tom, and me again. Oranges are the best. So, what should we do now? Well, Tom, there's something I wanted to ask you.
A question?
Well, actually, it's not a question, but a promise. Simply put, let's keep watch of each other's backs, alright? Well, of course. I got your back, and you got mine. I suppose I should have figured you thought that already, but to say it officially, it's nice. And that goes for you too, Flippy. I got your back too. Thanks, Tom. I guess we could try and search just a bit more in places. Though, maybe we could just stay here. Ooh, I know. We can walk and flap our arms like crazy. Right here? Yeah, come on, Pete. Alright. I feel like it was just best just to give Pete a nod in his direction and leave them be. Oh, I kind of feel hungry after searching and only getting half an orange. Maybe the gag shop has something? It has Goofy. A bunch of money as always. Didn't find any food in those boxes while searching. I know there's nothing behind there because of Pete. Guess I shouldn't have expected anything. Oh well. Huh? Oh. Hey, Flippy. Did you come here for food? Something tells me you didn't eat your orange. Okay, can you blame me? I wasn't just gonna throw it away in front of him. So, is there anything in here? No, doesn't look like it. Well, that's a bummer. Actually, there's something about the Make Mo a Fool plan that I want to talk about. Oh, finally! Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not sure if I want this anymore. Can I go back and change that decision? No, it's been like an hour. I gotta stick with it now. Though, it kinda has to do with this house and stuff, so better to explain it there. His house and stuff. Okay, well, I was not expecting to get another decision so soon. I really want to go with it, man. I've gone this far. I feel like this game feels like it's giving me so many options to back out of this. I could have not talked to Lou. I could have told him no, and I could just say no to him talking about the plan. But I want to see what he has in store, and it's a terrible idea. I'm going to save, though. Oh my god. Yes, I want to see it. I want to see it. Yeah, then let's go then. Follow my lead, Flippy. It's gonna be fun. Do I like the sound of this? Lou and I made our way to the huts. Once we got there... Alright, so here's the thing. Tomorrow, we're gonna try and make Mo set up some sort of event for us. It'll be right here at the campsite. However, what better way to embarrass someone with a bucket? What better way to embarrass someone than with a bucket filled with starfish? That was a really weird sentence. There's a typo here, and then why is this posed as a question? Starfish? What are you going to do exactly? Okay, I'll admit I don't have the most concrete idea. I honestly just want to see Mo open his door and get splashed by starfish in front of everyone. I mean, I don't think that's going to make any kind of statement, Lou. That just kind of sounds like a prank. Yeah, you're right. I guess with Pete taking over, still want to make him look bad though, but ugh. I guess we should just sleep on it for now. I could use a nap as dinner. Yeah, that'd probably be for the best. That's it? Lou and I entered our huts. At this point, I don't know what time of day it is, but I could use a nap. Probably going to wake up super early, but I don't mind. Tomorrow is going to be another day of searching, but maybe I should convince the others that we should give up on the search. I don't know. I trust... Huh? Go away. Am I hearing something? Flippy? Flippy? On Christ, if you open that door. No. No, don't do it. Do not. Anyone who knocks like that does not have good intentions. That is a psychopath knock. Fucking Christ. Oh boy! Sometime yesterday. Oh, wow. Oh no. How? How are you communicating with me? So this is what he's doing instead of looking for Harry, right? The radar system of this machine. Oh, really? You're actually using it to do this? Yes, that is a fact. Am I supposed to just trust you without knowing who you are? Yes, I have to prove I'm on your side. Look at this. I guess I have to prove I'm on your side. Yes, of course, I'd like some proof you're not on the COG side. Isn't me warning you to stay safe enough? You implanted some sort of chip in my ear and you expect me to trust you? Oh. I never did that. You didn't? Then how are you able to intercept any sort of signal that I'd be emitting? I couldn't do it alone, but I got someone to help me. Are they with you right now? As a matter of fact, yes. However, I don't think you're going to believe this. Pass the radar to them. Alright. I was the one that helped them out, Surly. Is it Surly again? I see. Out of all the possibilities. The one that helped you figure this out was me? Was me? Got two of people, so what are they communicating through then? Some timeline or a universe?
Attention all Toons, it is now 8 a.m. I have nothing else to announce at this moment. Carry on this day as usual.
Pink room. Dr. Surly's room is pink? Surly awoke as usual, getting up from his bed. Okay, we don't have his point of view. Why did Flunky say this moment? Making his way outside. The first Toons to exit their huts were...
hello you two. Did either of you notice Flunky's wording of his announcement?
You noticed it too, Oldman.
Indeed I did. Could it be Flunky is going to provide another motive today? He better not. We have enough to deal with.
Let's first gather at the dock before we prepare for what's most likely that.
I agree with this sentiment.
Surly, Oldman, and Coach C all went through the tunnel to Donald's dock. But what was waiting for them was a horrifying sight. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. There's no blood. There's no blood. He's alive. Pete? Okay, no blood. He's alive too. What the f... Lou? What is Lou doing here? He's not alive. 4 Toons on the ground. Thomas! Nah! It was all a mistake. It was all a mistake from the very beginning. We shouldn't... If we didn't put them on their relationship path in the first chapter, would this not have happened? Because we could have kept Pete from talking to Tom, like, way, way back ago. And then... I mean, it probably still could have happened, actually. But it just feels like it wouldn't, because the one thing for certain, Tom was dead. Bound by fate and soul. There were a few people with death flags, but I guess Tom and Pete were having a lot of them. Holy crap, though. 4 people. And why are we all fine and Tom has been absolutely brutalized? Oh my god.
It seems that 3 Toons have witnessed something horrendous at the Donald's Dock playground. What? What happened here?
Literally a massacre.
4 Toons?
Wow, Oldman is shocked.
I see. Something as grandiose as this occurring. It's almost impressive how terrifying this is. The killer, or killers, will be quite the challenge to take down, especially with only 9 of us left.
Oh, please. Those 3 are definitely alive. I'm banking on it.
Wait, some of them might be alive. Surly, do something.
I'll check for vitals. Just as Surly went to check for vitals, one of the Toons that was lying down started to move. That Toon being... Lou. Lou, you're alive. Jeez, what a way to wake up. Why am I so cold? Lou was noticeably wet, as if he were soaked some time ago. Do you have any idea how you got here? What? What do you mean?
Look beside you, Lou.
That's... The Lou would be interrupted by another Toon making noise.
Flippy!
Well then, we had quite the night. I woke up on the wrong side of the murder plan. How? Flippy staggered up, but he was immediately saw the scene before him. That's... Tom! Tom! Pete! Lovers! But Pete's gonna live. I know it. But Tom, that is... Tom's got a new forehead. Why? Why are they... Are they both? That's not for certain yet. I need to check Pete's pulse. Billy brushed aside Flippy and the others, and as he kneeled down to check Pete's pulse, a lot of Toons had arrived at the scene. He's alive. Okay. So I was right. The heck did Flunky mean by a... Tom! Oh lord, what happened to him? It's so icky. Just what happened here? All of you stand back. I'm helping Pete up. The new group all huddled around the brutal sight. Pete's awake. Pete, careful now. What happened? Whoa, easy there, Pete. What are you all standing around? It happened again. Another murder occurred. Who died? You shouldn't look, Pete. It's Tom, isn't it? The tune in your Tom body moved away, letting Pete get a field view of what happened. Tom, you were just a happy dog. I failed you, Pete. Why? Where all the victims are friends. Why can't someone else be killed? I'm a failure. I can't choose the paths that save the friends. Well, I saved Coach Z at least. I think he might have been in danger, but who knows? I could have stopped this. I can't do anything right. Libby, no, don't say. No, I promised you to. You two put your trust in me and I should have just kept my mouth shut. Flippy, you weren't the only one who broke their promise. Oh. Everyone fell silent. No one wished to speak up. The exception being probably some douchebag. Oh, nope, it's just Coach C. Thought it was gonna be someone to say something rude. But it's just our motivation. Okay, thanks, Coach C.
We can't just sit around. Do you think Tom would have wanted this? Do you think Tom would have wanted us to just sit around here and do nothing? No, I wouldn't believe that. Not one bit. We need to solve this. Not just for Tom, but for Flippy, Lou, and Pete.
Indeed, Coach Z. The question is, who could have managed to perform such an act? They attacked 4 toons. The one or perhaps ones behind this. We have to expose them, no matter what. Wait, 4 toons? So what? Is that why Flippy and Lou are wet too?
Indeed. We found all 4 on the ground next to Tom.
So you're telling me someone or two managed to attack 4 toons?
Don't say that so impressed.
Are you kidding me, Bucko? Knowing someone managed to attack not 1, not 2, but 4 toons? That's crazy! To think someone would be so dedicated.
You better stop talking right this instant, Riggy.
Putting Riggy aside, aren't we still missing some toons?
You're right. Harry and Mo aren't here yet. Of course they aren't. Not like this happened last time, too.
Then I'll go get them.
I'll go with you, Giggles. And with that, Giggles and Paula going to get the 2 missing toons. Only 8 of us were left at the scene of the crime. So they took a deep breath and I followed forward. Alright, I don't like doing this split, but I think what I'm going to have to do is do the investigation and then cut off the episode, and then I'm just going to try my best to remember everything. Well, it seems only 5 of us are in good condition to investigate. Oh boy! Let's get to it, buckos!
I'll stick with Flippy, Pete, and Lou. You 4 can fill me in on what you find.
What? You don't want to investigate with us?
Take a hint, Riggy.
Could you get something to dry us, Coach?
Sure, I can do that. Although, wait, where can I get something to dry you?
The bank sheets from the bank could work.
Got it.
Starting to leave, Coach realized something immediately.
What the? There's a plank missing. I almost tripped.
I have a sneaking suspicion I know where it is, Coach Z. I think Tom could tell you too.
Wait a minute. This missing plank. Could it be?
Well, I'll go first, HQ, then we go, ow. Tom was the one that tripped over it to begin with. Foreshadowing.
The same plank Tom tripped on was the one that he was used to was killed with?
It seems that's the case. Coach pushed it down, but now... This is important information. However, I need to check the body. Yeah, who knew about the plank? Shoot. Because we were there, it would be someone in our group then. I don't remember who was there though exactly. Was that like the boat crew? Was it someone on the boat? I don't want to take a closer look at Tom. Sorry, Surly. That's perfectly fine, Bessie.
Then you stay by Flippy and the others while I'm gone.
Got it. Surly then made his way back to the body. Are you two willing to check the body with me?
I am willing, yes.
Sure. This one is way worse than last time. You just stand aside, Riggy. What? Why, bucko? Are we pals? I don't care that we were partnered up, Riggy. If you aren't going to take this seriously, then please just stand over there. So they were just literally partners, Riggy. Riggy's idea was just to follow Surly around, despite constant protests. That is a very Riggy thing to do, I guess. So they were partnered. It was Pete and Bessie. Us and Coach Z. That's 6 out of 13, 7 unaccounted for.
Oh, you were partnered up?
Indeed we were. Actually, now that I think about it, there never was a rule against showing definite proof of who your partner was, yes? Nope. Here you go. Okay, and we got this confirmed. Riggy pulled up his sleeve, revealing the Dr. Surly. There, my proof. Clear as day. I may as well do the same. Riggy Morole. It's really the same.
I see. So you two were partnered up. Very well. It's only fair to show you the same. You might be surprised.
So Surly and Riggy, I feel like probably don't have any relation to each other as well. Really a card that had good old Giggles on it. They could be enemies. No. Olin went into Giggles' group. I mean, he doesn't like Giggles as a leader, but they're not enemies either. Yes, they also don't know each other. Can't really see it being anything else. Your partner was Giggles. I must say, I did not see that one coming.
Well, I tried to go with him whenever it seemed natural to do so. For the sake of our safety, I did not want to make it very apparent.
I see. That's understandable.
It appears both of us were grouped with those we did not know very well.
That does seem to be the case. Very well. Let's take a closer look at the body. Yep. Literally every group but ours and Coach Z's has been a group that doesn't know each other very well, which I wasn't expecting so many of those groups, and to have 3 of them already feels kind of suspicious. Alright, first things first. The plank in Tom's forehead. There's no doubt this was the same missing plank, yes?
Taking a glance at the missing plank that Coach nearly tripped on, I'd say yes.
Humph. I just wonder how someone ripped a plank just like that. Must have been someone super buff.
Are you trying to imply potential culprits?
Who knows? I sure hope it wasn't my best pal, Coach Z. Or maybe your good old partner is a good old killer, Oldman. Actually, one wouldn't need to be too strong to break that board.
Oh, why not?
Simply put, that plank was already loose, and most likely wouldn't have been too difficult to pull out.
I see. That is news to me.
Me too. When did you find this out, Surly? Right before you two, Giggles, Mo, and Harry came back from Lighthouse Lane during our initial investigation of the dock.
I see. Then it seems our group of 5 was completely oblivious to this information.
Who? Giggles, Mo, and Harry. Okay. Billy pondered himself about this news and continued to search the body. Well, just like the other 3 bodies, Tom's body is noticeably wet. This blood seems relatively fresh, though the water poses a problem in estimating how much so. Seems his murder might have been quite recent, which isn't a good thought. Dang! Crazy to... You know, I just realized there isn't any Monokuma files or cog files. I'm not even sure if I noticed that in the first trial. Dang! Crazy to think he was alive not too long ago then. Brushing Riggy's comment aside, it's really checked the eyes of Tom just like he did with Clara's body days prior. No sign of poison. I'm not surprised, but I have to be sure.
Fair enough. This is your line of expertise, after all.
It seems he wasn't killed anywhere else. The bloodstain on both the ground and his glove suggests that.
Do not forget to check who his partner was. It could be vital to know, yes?
You're right. Thank you for reminding me. Slowly check Tom's right shoulder. Nothing here. Perhaps it's on his other shoulder. However, searching Tom's other shoulder, he doesn't have one. Oh, was he our soul Toon? Not necessarily. The killer could have taken it from him. After all, it's very much possible his own partner did this to him.
Taking the bait of not having to worry about an execution. I can see a cowardly assailant doing so.
But then why all the other people?
Just as how Clef was baited into murder, this killer could have thought it was reasonable to use this motive as an excuse. How pathetic. Wanting to take an even easier way out than Clef.
They still managed to capture 4 Toons, bucko. That's way more Toons involved than last time.
I won't deny that this culprit clearly put some work into this case. However, with the likelihood that they did so with a safeguard of a motive showcases their weakness.
Surly silently judged investigation partners, one far more than the other. Even though I brought it up, the culprit being one to take Tom's shoulder card isn't a 100% possibility. After all, we don't know if the adhesive that these cards have is waterproof or not. Wait, what? It's like sewed onto his body? I thought we took ours off. Well then, why not test it now? Don't push me in. Fine. I'll just dip my arm in. Riggy went over to the lake and dipped his entire arm into the water. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that Riggy is helping. Perhaps I've been judging him too harshly.
His ideals of treating the situation as a joke is intriguing, I shall admit. However, I see it more as him not willing to face the brutality of the situation in the eyes.
To each their own, I suppose. Riggy returned, his arm all wet. Sheesh! Saltwater is just not for me. However, I can now confirm that the water doesn't impact this card at all. In fact, I think it's completely waterproof.
I see. That will be important to remember.
The question now is, where to investigate next? I suppose I should ask everyone who their partner was. I highly doubt the motive wasn't a major factor in this case.
Indeed. I suggest we start with the Toons most directly involved in this case.
Investigation team found Bessie, Flippy, Lou, and Pete sitting on the party hat building. Hey there, how's it been? Fine thus far, I suppose. Ugh. When is Coach going to come back? Oh, this wind is not helping. I'm sure he'll be back soon, though. You're right about the cold. I know you two went through something horrendous. However, is there anything you remember that might be relevant to the case? I can only remember being taken. There was a knock at my door. It must have been very loud since I could hear it on my bed. I see. The soundproof system isn't as strong as for our doors, yes. I think so. I don't remember anything else. The same thing happened to me.
With zero differences in your circumstance?
don't want to think about it, but there's something you need to know. I can't believe we actually just swung our arms like that. Yeah, but I had a lot of fun, Tom. It'd be fun just to do silly stuff like this more often. The boat ride, the orange picnic, and now this. It really puts my mind off the killing game. Indeed. I have zero idea what'll happen, especially with this motive. Do you think someone knows who's paired with who? I don't think anyone knows much about the pairings, but we'll get through this, Tom. Yeah, we will. I just don't know what to do about the motive myself. It's a weird feeling. As in? Well, I think we should discuss the scary motive with others, you know? Perhaps Toons will be willing to share who they're partnered with? You don't have to tell me who you're partnered with right now, if you don't want to. I'll bring it up tomorrow, and I'll be sure to be the first to arrive. Got it. See you tomorrow, Tom. See you tomorrow, Pete. How do you want to be the first to arrive? Specifically, why does that matter? Oh, that was the last time I saw him alive.
I see. Very well then. That testimony may be very vital to the case. I appreciate the courage of bringing up what would be a bittersweet memory.
I'll help in any way I can. Just... I hate to cut the conversation, but I'm tired of being wet. I'm getting up. Lou hastily tried to get up, however... Ow, ow, ow. Lou, you okay there? Yeah, it's just my arms hurt a lot. My arms have been feeling pretty sore too, especially the joints. I'm the same. Oh, and why might that be? Well, whatever the reason, I'm sure we'll totally find it. Especially the joints, makes it sound like they were tied up. We only have one more question for you all. Who were your motive partners? I think we pretty much already know all that information, right? Who have we got in corner with Coach Z? Someone I assume you trusted? Very well. Show me your shoulder, just to be sure. Got it. We'll be obliged, rolling up his shoulders, however... Wait. Is it just me, or is it not there? Neither of his shoulders had a partner card on it. Yours was taken as well? Wait a second. Do I not have mine either? Oh no. Were all of ours taken? Lou and Pete checked their shoulders as well, finding nothing. I see. I'm beginning to see the culprit's plan. Yeah, so I feel like someone's disguising who their partner is. They've removed some vital information from our hands. Great. Yeah, someone's lying about who their partner is, so any confirmed partner we can get is great. I think Oldman and Giggles, that's probably confirmed. Perhaps the culprit wanted to kidnap as many Toons as possible, as to steal their partner cards from them. But why us? Why Tom? That, I don't know yet. However, even without your partner cards, still, tell us who you were partnered up with. I was partnered with Bessie. And I can prove it! Bessie pulled up her sleeve, revealing a partner card. Froze Pete. Pete's not lying. I can tell you that. Well, I already said I was partnered with Coach. And I can vouch for Flippy. Us four all shared who we got, though I guess we didn't actually share the cards themselves. I see. How about you, Lou? Lou? Oh boy. This is gonna make me a serious suspect, isn't it? You have Tom?
Oh, whatever do you mean?
Do I really have to spell it out to you? My motive partner was Tom. I'm pleasantly surprised you were up front with that, Lou. That is pretty suspicious. Would they be another group that doesn't know about each other? Well, I'm not just gonna hide it. I want whoever did this to me to get some serious payback. I'll make sure of it. Yes, fight for the truth, Lou. Don't let this incident get you down. If only I had courage like you, Lou. Though, I know the only thing I can do now. I have to fight. I have to take down whoever could be this cruel. That sounded dumb, didn't it? No, it absolutely wasn't, Flippy. You can't blame yourself for this. You weren't the only one that did this to us. Please. You weren't the one that did this to us. Please don't hold yourself responsible. Alright? Alright. Even if I'm still in pain, I want to investigate with you guys. Are you sure about that? Yes, please.
That determination to investigate with us, Pete. It is highly admirable.
I wish I had the same resolve to get up, but I can't. I need to be dry first. So Pete joins the party. Didn't take long for Coach Z to return with plenty of bank sheets to dry the wet tunes. While it wasn't fully adequate, it was better than nothing. It wasn't a perfect fix, however. Thank you, Coach Z.
Your thanks is appreciated, Pete.
You sure you'll be okay to investigate, Pete? Yes, I'm sure. All right. I think I'll stick here. To be honest, you four can continue investigating. Understood. Well, buckos, where to next?
Giggles and Paula have not returned yet. Perhaps we should check the campsite itself.
Might as well. The party hat is right here, after all. With Pete joining the investigation crew, the four Toons headed through the party hat tunnel. Immediately, they found a group of Toons exiting a hut. Nothing in Pete's either. They all look completely fine.
Humph. Well, at least we confirmed that. You two have just been wasting my precious time.
You three were checking the huts?
Indeed we were. However, we didn't find anything noteworthy. I see zero reason to stick with you two.
You have been far too uncooperative in this investigation, Mo. You know how much we all have to do this. So why are you trying to avoid everyone like Harry is?
Humph. Wouldn't you like to know?
Seeing the new Toons, Mo figured this was his opportunity to leave.
Humph. What a lazy Toon.
So, there wasn't anything in any of our rooms? Ah, Pete dear, are you okay? I'm not, but I have to investigate.
Well, to answer your question, yes. Nothing looked to be out of the ordinary.
I see. So there wasn't anything left behind then. I have a fear that this case was orchestrated by multiple Toons. As horrible the thought is.
Same here. There's no way just one Toon could pull all this off.
I'm just glad you three are still alive. All this chit-chat is fun and stuff, but we want to know who your partners were.
Ah, I see. Well, my partner was Oldman.
Yeah, we know that.
Honestly, I was quite surprised when I got you of all Toons.
Perhaps so. However, such a combination has kept us safe.
Well, I wasn't too surprised myself on who I got as my partner. As did Giggles. Paula unveiled her partner card, Hysterical Harry. Okay, so maybe they might be friends. What I wonder now is, how were we paired up?
That is a good question.
Due to the fact that the pairings had to be made of either Toons that liked each other, hated each other, or knew very little about each other.
Perhaps Flunky made a pair that one liked the other, but the other hated the other back?
Actually, putting everything into perspective, none of us really know anything about Harry. Not even me. Which, saying it out loud like that, it's honestly kind of upsetting.
Yeah, this is my next thought. Yeesh! What's with all these stranger pairs? What, is Bessie the leader of the stranger crew, the mastermind or something? This is definitely wrong. Someone has lied. I'm almost sure of it. But they've been showing us the cards, I think. Whose cards have we seen? We saw Giggles and Oldman. We've seen Harry. We know Coach Z is ours. That's 3 groups. Coach Z and ours. Giggles, Oldman, Paula, and Harry. Supposedly, I guess. Bessie and Pete. That's 8 people. There should be 5 left. Lou couldn't show us a card, but he said Tom. What is that, 5? Those would be 10, so there should only be 2 people left. It's... Oh, wait, no, Riggy and Surly. Who does that leave? Let me count that up again. Hold on, I'm gonna pause. So, Mo is the only one not listed then. I would make Mo the sole tune. But this is some hot BS. Everyone is claiming that they're strangers. Everyone is claiming to have the group that doesn't know each other. Someone is freaking lying. Either someone's lying about who they're grouped with, or someone's lying about their relation to someone else. Like, that could end up being important too. As for the lying about who your partner is option, the only pairing that can't be proven, I think, is Lou and Tom. Which... I think I can see that working out. If that pair doesn't actually exist, you take them out and put them back into the pool of people that are unpaired, that are unproven. You got Lou, Tom, and Mo. Lou and Mo would definitely be a pair that isn't just unknown. He hates his guts, like, a lot. But that still seems wrong. Because that's still, like, what? 6 groups, right? That's full 4 groups that just don't know each other? That just seems weird to me. Yeesh, what's with all these stranger... Yeah, I read that. Don't joke about something like that. Putting his comment about Bessie aside, he's not wrong. The only non-stranger pair is Flippy and Coach, no? That's some BS.
Do you realize what this entails, Surly?
Of course. That's all the pairings, isn't it?
It seems you've noticed.
Ooh, who's the lone tune then? Accounting for everyone else's statements, the sole tune has to be Mo. Mo's the sole tune? Assuming all accounts are true, there's no one else it could be. I just hope no one's lying this time. It's as simple as innocent until proven guilty. Indeed. Welp, I think we're done here. Anything else we need to investigate? If possible, we should look around the playground as much as we can. You go do that. I want to double check everything here once more. Alright. Paula, will you be staying here as well? I may as well stay back. Better to stick with at least one other tune. We don't see a lot of Paula at all. Despite her being like a nice person you'd expect to see more of. And well, try to finally get Harry to investigate with us. I see. See once the trial starts then.
Don't push yourself, all right, Pete? I won't, but thank you for the comfort. The group of four returned to the playground.
You guys. There's something I want to ask Pete.
Huh? Me?
While I was at ToonTown Central, I saw this picnic set up. Weren't you at a picnic yesterday? Flippy mentioned something about a picnic to me.
Yes. It was a picnic. And also, my last time seeing Tom.
If that's the case, do you think anything about that could be relevant to the case?
Hey, I was there too. I even hosted the dang thing. Why not ask me about it, Coach?
You know what? Fine. Tell me everything about it, Riggy, since it looks like Tom was last seen by many at it.
Pretty simple, Coach Buddy. Pretty simple.
I am not your buddy.
Bessie and I got Flippy, Pete, Tom, Lou, and Paula to have some oranges together. Though Lou was stinky and didn't want to eat his orange.
Look, I just wasn't in the orange mood, alright?
Humph. Suit yourself, bucko.
Well, it doesn't seem relevant. You better be telling the truth this time.
Super honest, Coach Buddy.
I told you not to call me that.
Let's move on. There isn't much more to investigate. The only building that seems to be open in this playground is the gag shop. Very well. Let's head over there then. I ponder. Would there be anything on Seaweed Street? It was located next to the missing plank. It's very much possible. Would you want to investigate it? Yes. I believe our group can split into two as well. As judging by the amount of time we were given last case, we are nearing the end of our investigation. Very well. I'd rather stay here and investigate the playground. Same here.
Looks like we get to be buddies, Oldman.
It appears so. Riggy and Oldman walked into the tunnel, leaving just Surly and Pete. Very well, let's head inside. They will be interrupted by the noise of a boat reaching the dock right next to them. That was a bit startling. The boat. Okay, indeed it was, though it doesn't look like there's anything special about the boat. Though the fact that this boat always circles around the dock makes me wonder. Oh no. What is it, Pete? Pete, feeling the deck of the boat, looked back up at Surly. This somehow feels familiar. I don't understand why, though. Interesting. We should keep that in mind, Pete. Indeed. So, he was on the floor of the boat. How does the boat get involved? Okay, so what I'm picturing is happening now is they were tied up, sitting on the boat. Somehow all ended up on the shore. And can't really fill in that gap. Getting off the bridge to the boat before it lowered, Pete and Silly headed into the gag shop, in which they found rope. Well, yeah, so they were tied up. What are all these ropes doing here? I do not know. However, this is surely evidence. There's a total of 3 ropes, all of them wet. Hold on. What's that near one of the ropes? He reached out behind an umbrella holder to find. It's an empty container? Good thing, Pete. Good find, Pete. I did not notice that. Is there anything odd about it? No, it doesn't look like it. There isn't a label or anything. Perhaps the ropes could provide us a clue. Shirley started with the 2 ropes next to one another, inspecting them closely. Other than being wet, nothing seems particularly strange about it. However, taking a close look at the other rope. Surly. Pete quickly caught Surly before he fell over completely. Ow. Ow, ow. It hurts to hold you.
What was that? Still able to regain his composure, stood up. Is his ear device going off? Are you okay, Surly? I'm fine now. However, something is clearly wrong with that specific rope. Oh. A rope? Do you think these ropes were used on us? That is the most logical conclusion, Pete. Something about the rope gave him a headache?
Well, we're not quite at the trial yet, but this has been an hour and 6 minutes. I don't really know quite what to make of that yet, but we're gonna stop here. Oh, man. What a ride. What an absolute ride. All that excitement and tension. I'm eager to find out how this motive played out, but pretty much every decision I made this chapter was about Blue and his plan to do something to Mo, and then he didn't really do anything. So, I don't know. I was kind of waiting for a resolution on that. Maybe we'll get something, another chapter. I don't know. Anyway, before my voice goes down anymore, I'm going to leave, go to sleep. What time is it? It's late. The heck is my phone? Anyway, see you all when we begin the trial, the rest of our daily life. Bye-bye for now.
Danganronpa.